Right, so I'm back. First week of Flump9 versus you. Reggie's in the background, humping as usual. Hang on a second. Come on, come on. Yeah, so it's first week. I'm back with it. I didn't do it last week, but doesn't matter. I've changed the format slightly as well. I'm now going to make sure that all of you are getting involved if you want to by going on my website, flump9.co.uk. On there is a prediction league that you can join in with each week if you want. There's going to be a prize for the overall winner. I'm not sure what that prize is going to be yet. It'll be a signed prize of some sort. It might not be anything amazing, but it'll be something worth giving it a go. So you just need to go in there and put in your predictions for every round of fixtures that I put on. And like I said, the overall winner will win a prize at the end. I may well do best overall score for 1 week as well, so it's worth joining in. So if you forget 1 week, don't worry. I wouldn't have thought everyone would join in every single week, so do it as often as you can. There's an incentive there, you might win something. If you're interested in actually getting involved and actually coming on the YouTube channel with me as well, please let me know. I'm hoping to get as many people as involved as I can this time around. So this week you will have just seen who I'm facing. Thank you very much, Holly, for joining in. Really appreciate it, and I'm hoping I managed to beat you. But you know, in fact, I did it last week on my website and got 14. Gutted. Should have definitely recorded it. Been at the top of that league. Right. So just to give you a brief rundown of how it's changed. First of all, the point scoring is going to be 3 points for the correct scoreline, 1 point for the correct result, as always. But then we're also going to have a bonus point for if you're getting the goal difference correct. So if you predicted 4-2 and it was 2-0, you get the bonus point. And no longer going to be doing the first goal scorer. Instead, we're going to have a joker round that you can put your joker on one game from that week, and then you'll get double points. So that applies on the website as well as my Flump9 versus you show as well. And in terms of me, obviously having a chance each week to win, that's changed as well. So now it's going to be Flump9 versus everyone that comes against me. So I will tally up my points every week, as will everyone that faces me each week on Flump9 versus you. So yeah, here we go. Here is the second week of the Premier League, but the first round of Flump9 versus you. Okay, first up we've got Cardiff versus Newcastle. Now they both lost their first week's fixtures. Newcastle obviously losing to Tottenham, unfortunately, but I'm expecting them to turn that around. I don't expect much from Cardiff. I'm predicting them to be relegated. So yeah, not expecting much. Even though they're at home, I still fancy Newcastle. So I'm going Cardiff 1, Newcastle 2.
Hiya, it's Holly and I'm playing Katie's Premier League predictions game today. So I'm really excited for game week 2 of the season, and I'm even more excited to see if I can get these right. I'm not normally the best, so bear with, but here are my predictions. So for Cardiff versus Newcastle, I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Newcastle. I think they looked good last week, and I also think they'll just be a bit too much for the newcomers.
Everton versus Southampton. Now, obviously Everton drew with Wolves for their first game of the season, but they did go down to 10 men. Southampton struggled to score, and I can't see it being any different. I'm going with 2-0 Everton.
Everton versus Southampton, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Everton. Southampton didn't manage to score last week. I think it will have knocked their confidence slightly, and I think that Everton could be dangerous.
Leicester Wolves. I think Leicester are unlucky, to be honest, not to get something from their game against Man United. Yeah, and like we just said, Wolves actually got a decent result against Everton, but Leicester at home, I fancy them to win 2-1.
Leicester versus Wolves, I'm going to say 2-1 to Leicester. I think whether Vardy comes on early or as a sub, I think he'll just prove a little bit too much, be a pain and manage to score a last minute goal, and it will all be over.
Tottenham versus Fulham, London derby. Fulham lost to Palace. I fancied Fulham to actually do all right this season. They lost to Palace. I mean, who knows? Can't judge anything on a first game of the season. let's hope we can anyway, eh? Yeah, but I can't see Fulham getting anything from this game. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm going with 3-1 Tottenham.
For Spurs versus Fulham, I'm going to go for a bit of an upset. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. So obviously Kane never scores in August. Fulham have some good players. 1-1.
Now on to us. What do I say about last weekend's game? This is a totally different level of game. This is the sort of games that we need to be getting 3 points from, and I'm praying that we do. Praying that we not only get 3 points, that we play some decent football and all that excitement everyone had pre-season was justified. It's a scoreline though, isn't it? I've got to go with us to win. Got to. But I don't think it'll be that easy. So I'm going 2-1 to us, obviously.
So for the big game, West Ham versus Bournemouth, first home game of the season. I'm really excited with all the transfers that we have made this window. I think obviously we had an awful start against Liverpool. It couldn't have been much worse, but I'm going to be positive. I reckon we're going to come back. We're going to win 3-0. I really hope I'm right. For this week's Premier League predictions game, I'm going to put my joker straight on West Ham. I'm following my heart rather than my head and hoping it is right. Come on, you Irons.
Chelsea, Arsenal. I think that's going to be a good game. I think it's difficult to judge Arsenal, similar to sort of our situation. They were playing the champions, and Man City are just ridiculous. So yeah, it's hard to judge Arsenal. I think this is going to be a different sort of game for them. Obviously, they are away to Chelsea, and Chelsea had a good result against Huddersfield. But I think it's going to be really tight, so I'm going for a draw 2-2.
So, Chelsea versus Arsenal. For quite a long time, I've said I think that Arsenal are going to struggle without Wenger. I said that I think it will be quite a tricky transition. It's going to take some time to find their feet. So, I'm going to say that it's going to be 1-0 to Chelsea. I think that it will be quite a defensive and boring game, but at the same time, I just don't think Arsenal have it in them to beat Chelsea at the moment.
Burnley versus Watford. Not too much to say. Don't think it'll be that exciting, so you wait for it to be a 4-4 thriller, but I'm going with 1-1.
Burnley versus Watford, I'm going to say will be a 2-1 win to Watford. There's two main reasons for this. That Watford obviously start the season off strong and drop off in January. It's not yet January, therefore I think they'll win. And also the fact that I live in Watford and will probably be disowned by all of my friends if I go for Burnley.
Man City versus Huddersfield. I feel sorry for Huddersfield playing Chelsea and now Man City. That is a difficult start. Sorry, Huddersfield. Don't see you getting anything from it. Don't even see you scoring. I'm predicting a 4-0 Man City win.
Man City versus Huddersfield. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win to Man City. I think they'll just run laps around Huddersfield. The way they pass is just unbelievable. Even without De Bruyne, I think they're going to have a really good performance. Huddersfield will probably get a lucky goal. That's my feeling. I don't know why, but 3-1 to Man City.
Brighton versus Man United. Do you know what? I haven't really got anything to say. I just think that Man United will win, but don't think it will be that convincing. So I'm going to say Brighton 1, Man United 2.
Brighton versus Man United. I'm going to go for a really entertaining 1-1. I think with a lack of investment, I'm expecting a full-on Mourinho meltdown in the press conference. I'm expecting quotes in every newspaper. 1-1.
Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. Now, I really want Liverpool to destroy Palace, because if they don't, I know they're away, but if they don't, it'll be like, oh, see, look, we managed to battle against them, or we got a result, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to go with, I think Palace will get a goal, unlike us. Like I said, they're at home, but I still think they'll lose. So I'll say Palace 1, Liverpool 3.
Palace versus Liverpool, I'm going to say will be a 4-0 win to Liverpool. I don't think they'll care that they're away from home. They've had an unbelievable transfer window last week. I don't think they even gave 100% and they absolutely smashed us. So I'm going to go for a 4-0 battering of Palace.
I love this game.